Hello students, welcome back, and today we are going to learn about element and substance chapter 8 form 4 KSSM science syllabus. So let's start with chapter 8 element and substance. So in this world that we live in, as you watch the video just now, you know that if everything I can make it very small, it will be called atoms. Like I am made of atoms, you are made of atoms, the laptop are made of atoms. Everything in this world is made of atom, unless if you find something but it's not atom, then you can become a Marvel Avenger or something else, because we know that everything is made of atom, a very small atoms. And in this chapter we are going to learn the element. Actually the element is also atom, like how many types of atom are there, because there are, if you watch the video just now, it's not unlimited atom. It's basically just like this in the video that we watched just now. Where's my thing? Like this only. So here total got how many? 92 92 100 plus 100 plus or 92 if you count everything. And this is the element that you can get on the, not on the world or not on the earth, but in the universe. Means in the universe, as long as you hold something, it must be this thing. It must be just this. It cannot be other thing. That's why it's always make me wonder, will there be a new element? Will there someone create a new element? And I don't know, I haven't Googled it, but maybe later after this class I will Google it. Like, it makes me wonder whether you can make a new element, that something that does not exist in the universe, or maybe exists but we haven't reached there yet, or we haven't go there. So very special. Everything that you know is just in this table. That's why we know that this is the alphabet of the universe, because everything in the universe is supposed to be just inside here. Let's go back to the introduction again. So in this chapter we are going to study about the element and the substance. When they're talking about the element, it's not like the water element, the is heat fire element. There's another meaning in science that the element they are referring to is the type of atom that we are referring to. What type of, in the gold? So in the gold, well, the example so use the gold. Gold is, the element is gold, Au. So Au is an element that you find in the periodic table. Au. Where is Au? Au. I cannot find Au. Where is it? Au. Where is it? Where's my gold? Here. Au, gold. Okay. This picture is not clear maybe you can refer to textbook or Google. Au. There's a number at here, but I cannot see the number. Sorry, the number at here, but the atomic number, but I cannot see the number. But in your textbook you can see the number. Okay, Au number. So gold is made up of an element. The element is Au, element is gold. And who don't like gold? If you don't like gold, please give to me, because I like gold. Gold is a very special element, because gold does not rust. It's not reactive. It is shiny and it's difficult to find. Something that is difficult to find, it got value. We think that it got value. Actually, it's very funny when human think something got value, because actually it's just a stone. You take a river stone, but the river stone also beautiful, but people not going to pay money for you. But if you take the gold, people pay money, because gold is valuable, because we think it's valuable, number one. Number two, it's very hard to find. The stone is easy to find, but the stone is not an element. The stone is a compound. Later we are going to learn what's the difference between compound and element. Compound means can change. You can burn it, and then it will mix with oxygen. You can burn the rock, and then the rock will melt. Melt already, the oxygen will enter, something will happen, the rock will become another rock already. There's a difference. But gold, if you melt it, you let it cool, it is gold again. You melt it again, you make it cold, it is still gold. You melt it or you cold it, it is still gold. But stone not. You melt it, it will become another stone. You melt it, it will become another stone. So that's why it is so special, the element of gold. I also feel like I want to buy some paper gold. Paper gold, if you don't know, you go Google lah. What is a paper gold? Paper gold can buy by little bit money. I got no money, so buy little bit of paper gold lah. Paper gold is like the bank gold. So they are in the periodic table, and this is the silver, assuming there's a silver and there is a gold. It can hedge against inflation in the terms like today I got 1 ringgit. I got 1 ringgit. Tomorrow I buy this thing, it will be 2 ringgit because of inflation. So there is no value in this thing because of inflation. Let's say I hold this 1 ringgit. Tomorrow I need to use 2 ringgit to buy the chicken due to the economy recession. This is not good. I know this is science class, but I just share something lah, so that one day you become richer a bit. But if you got gold, this is 10 ringgit gold. Let's say tomorrow chicken become 20 ringgit. This gold will become 20 ringgit. And then let's say the chicken become 40 ringgit. This gold become 40 ringgit. That is why people want to buy gold, because gold you can hedge against inflation. So from young, I will recommend you, after you start to work, I will recommend you buy some gold. Paper gold, you can go to bank and buy some paper gold. Not you can buy 100 ringgit gold. You can buy 100 ringgit gold, you can buy 50 ringgit I think cannot lah. 100 ringgit I can. So every month when you start to work, maybe you put 100 ringgit, buy gold. So when you old already, you got a lot of money. You put in the bank, no use. You put in the bank, the chicken become expensive, your money becomes small. That's why you need to put a bit of money into the gold. So yes, this is the financial class 100101, and it's a free bonus class for the science student. Yeah, afterward remember if you buy a bit lah, 50 ringgit or 100 ringgit every month. Okay, where was I? Okay, so this is the goal, and later we are going to learn what is isotope later lah. I don't want to tell this one later, you get confused. So know about matter. In this world, everything is made of metal. So let's start with atom. As I say, if you see things very small, everything is the round circle. So it is called atom. So what is molecule? Because people also confuse molecule and atom. Actually is the same because molecule also have the round thing. It's the same, but it consists of 2 or more atoms. Means it combine 2, for example. So this is called the, let's say I put this as the molecule oxygen gas. Oxygen gas is a molecule. Oxygen is an atom. Oxygen molecule is a molecule, or CO2. Okay, CO2 or H2O, if I can draw it, it will become like this, like a Mickey Mouse. So this is for example water, H2O, because H2O is the combination 2 or more atom, or here is chemically combined. You need to know it combined. So this is atom. This one how about molecule? Also atom. All this is atom. But molecule is not atom. Atom is not molecule. Atom is the element. Molecule is made from atom. It is combined. The keyword is combined. A few atom. You need to know molecule is more special. It is a few atom. It is combined. Atom is not combined. But if atom combine, it become molecule. So it's like different a bit. Like it is same but different. Like when I say student and human, student is also human. Human is also human. But I don't say in the assembly, okay, all human, I want you to be very quiet. Human, please line up. Then it feel very weird, right? So in science also, we have the word molecule, atom. Particle also is a very confusing word. Particle, compound, these are the few words that we know. But that's why we need to, before I continue this topic, you need to understand the definition first. If not, you're confused, because after this class I will talk about atom, molecule, compound, particle, atom, molecule, compound, particle. Then you'll be second, not the same one, man. Then you'll be very confused. So now I tell you first, atom is the element, the particle means the round thing. All this is particle, round thing. Okay, atom is also the round thing, but it's referring to the element, like the gold atom. Particle is the round thing, can be anything round thing, like the air particle, the water particle, the solid particle. But particle means round thing. So is it the same? Yes. Is it different? Different. Particle and atom is also different. Okay, atom we are referring to the element, like gold atom, oxygen atom, carbon atom. We are talking about but the particle is the round thing that we usually use in air particle. The car got the dirty smoke, so the dirty smoke will produce a lot of air particle, means the round thing. So it's the same, also different depending on how you want to use it. Ion is positively charged and negatively charged. Those you just remember like this, okay? Ion is positively charged or negatively charged. Almost the same, three of these is different because the atom got charged? Let me think about. Yeah, in some sense the atom can be charged. So if the atom got charged, then you can call it as an ion, but it's still atom. Ion is still atom, molecule is still an atom. Okay, anyway, hope that you understand. Yeah, okay, so I hope you understand. If not, you please ask. If not, I will continue on, then you will get confused. Atomic is made of atom, blah blah blah. Okay, let's say this is gold atom. Atom means it made from the round thing. And this is helium atom. So we got many atom, helium atom, what atom. This is inside the atom. Inside the round thing, you have this thing. Okay, there is electron, proton, and neutron. Maybe you feel confused. Why you didn't draw like dot here, dot? Yeah lah, they didn't draw lah, actually, because first it is so small, how to draw. Secondly, this is not the real model. You can go Google and find the real model, but they still draw this so that you can understand. They cannot draw the real model because, how to say, because you cannot see. You are seeing something that you cannot see, that we human cannot understand. It's called quantum physics, but I'm not going to do this. But I tell a bit, sometimes in science, you cannot see this thing even in the microscope. We are talking about the electron level. Do you think that you really can see the electron move? No, you cannot see. They are just draw for you to understand. One thing we know is the electron will move. One thing. Second thing we know is it's very small that your eye cannot see. So they just agak-agak for you to study and understand. But actually, you cannot see. But you can go YouTube and check lah. You cannot see. But nowadays very high tech already. They managed to create a microscope that can see physically very, very small until they can see the electron, which is actually after they draw out is something like this. It's very unique that they can design a microscope that can see even an electron. So clap hand for the human, because this is a new breakthrough in science. And as I mentioned, this is a quantum physics, means something that you don't understand, but you try to write it in words so that you can understand, because in human we cannot see. Maybe if you are God, then you can see lah. You are God, or you are something very powerful, but we are just human, so many things we cannot see. For example, like let's talk about sound. Dog can hear more than us, or the bat, so we always cannot hear one. Even now, there are something that I cannot hear, but if I bring a dog in or a bat in, they can hear. Or the smell, there is always something we cannot smell, but if I bring the dog come, the dog can smell 100 times more than you. So you cannot imagine. It's very, very different world. So in terms of this eye, also the same. You don't have the eagle eye. The eagle eye can go up, and then when he see, he can watch, I think maybe 14-15 kilometer, and you can see the rat very very small on the ground, but the eagle can see the rat. But you go up, you see what rat? You don't see any rat, you just see people walking around. Can you see the cat or not? You cannot see the cat, you cannot see the snake, you cannot see anything. So there are something that you will never ever see. Only certain being, maybe angel or what, can say. This is also the same. You won't able to see it. But now got new microscope lah. So you, with the help of the new microscope, you can see. Anyway, the thing that I want to tell is, yeah, this is a bit like quantum physics. That's why it's sometimes students feel it difficult to understand. Why like this become like this? It's just a language. You want to write something out or draw something so that we can study. But actually it's not like this. Okay, but you can Google to get the picture. Okay, so this is the inside the atom. You will have the proton, electron, and even this one you can see even small. Correct or not? We call it the quartz. And even the quartz you can see very small. And even this thing you can see very small. We haven't studied. We only reach until here only quartz. But one day maybe we can see even smaller than quartz if you got chance lah. If you become scientist. So yes, so it will be infinity small that you can see, or infinity big that you want to see. So that is what makes science very special, because there's always thing to study. You study so small, you still want to see smaller. When you see smaller, you still see smaller. So yeah, and you never understand this. Okay, yes, so this is atom. But to make things simple, atom is just an element. It's in your periodic table. Gold atom, carbon atom, oxygen atom, there's atom. Just make it simple first. We don't want to go until too deep. Then we have the molecule structure. As I mentioned, is the 2 or more atoms. So it's still atom, but it's 2 or more. For example, we talk about oxygen like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Water, 3 atom, 3 atom, 3 atom. H2O, which consists of what? H2O consists of 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen atom. So this is the, I can say that it is a particle also. Of course, we can see there is some space here. That's why the molecule can slide one another. So you can swim, because the molecule can slide with one another. But if this is gold atom, if I put you inside the gold, you cannot swim, you will die, you cannot breathe, okay, or not in the dark, because every atom is close together. They are stick together with a very strong attraction force, so you cannot break it. But this one is a very weak attraction between molecules, so you can break it. So again, so this is a molecule. And then we have ionic substance. Ionic, what is ionic? Ionic means metal and non-metal. So you mix it. For example, salt that you eat is NaCl, sodium chloride. So you can see sodium and chloride. So that mix. Salt that you eat in the supermarket, you eat in the restaurant, is called salt. Can I say that I'm eating metal? Please take the metal for me to eat. Can you please take sodium chloride? And cannot. Can I say sodium is a metal? Can I say human eating the metal? Cannot. Why cannot? Why cannot? Don't know. Yes, that's why we must answer the reason that we want to say. So it also can and it also cannot. Okay, can I say human eat metal? Yes, human eat metal. But in terms of science, I'm talking about science. Let's say you are eating sodium chloride, sodium and chloride. So sodium is a metal according to the periodic table. Here, sodium is what? Na. Here is sodium. So yes, I can say that humans are eating metal in terms of, you need to understand what do you mean. Now I explain what do I mean. I mean that when the person is eating the salt, Salt is made out of sodium chloride. Sodium is a metal in periodic table. So I can say Ali are eating a metal. But I can say no. I don't say human don't eat metal. Human is not Terminator or Transformers that want to eat metal. Yes, you don't say like that lah. Then people get confused. You want to take salt or you want to take metal, or if not, you please get out from my restaurant. Tell me do restaurant at here. He say salt because the uncle, the waiter say that, oh, you want salt. Salt is the white color thing lah. But they didn't study science ma. They don't know that actually salt is made up from metal. So you don't say I want to eat sodium chloride. Then they say what you want. Kakak tell me. Or you want to know monosodium glutamate MSG. Amazing. Also it's made up of salt, made up of metal and so on. So it depends on how you want to use your word, depends on how you want to talk. You are talking to the uncle, you use salt, you use the common term. When you talk in science, you need to understand what is the meaning of the word, because in their mind when they talk about metal, is the house metal. That is why we eat iron. If you say human don't eat metal, you got iron, you eat iron. If you say no, you go to the pharmacy, you say I want iron pill. Iron is 铁嘛 You go to the supermarket, you buy supermarket, you go pharmacy, buy or not? God, they got iron pill as a nutrition. If you still remember human nutrition, you need iron to build red blood cell. You also need like magnesium. You need calcium. Calcium is also metal, just in case if you don't know. And some more what? Calcium, magnesium, phosphorus. All this is a metal. Human need metal, but a little bit only lah. You don't need a lot. Is we as a human, we are made up of metal, but we are not transformers because most of our body is water. 70% is water ma. So we are basically more of hydrogen, carbon, and also hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, water, H2O. Basically we are more. Other we only have little bit. We have little bit iron, we have little bit more calcium, we have little bit phosphorus and so on. So yes, common salt is a iron, but it's sodium chloride. So this I say this iron ionic bond because they combine together already. Later we will learn why they combine together. Yeah. Okay, existing of element. There's a lot of element. For example, this is iron. This is iron when it rusts. 生锈 why it rusts? Because oxygen go in already, so it become iron oxide. Instead of iron, the oxygen go in, it become iron oxide. So that's why it's spoiled already because the oxygen go in. But gold it won't spoil. Gold will be always gold because the oxygen cannot go in. It's not reactive. How about the element of hydrogen? Okay, this is a lime juice. Water, H2O. In the air here also got water. Correct or not? 有水汽在这边 got a lot of water on it. But you cannot see it because we are not Superman. Our eye very noob. If your eye very good, you can see all the particle in the air. Okay, maybe I just want to wrap this thing up. Okay, nothing I will teach until here. Maybe because periodic table is a new chapter, so maybe next week I talk, because I don't want to talk halfway and then continue like very weird like that. So we will study about periodic table next video, talking about how we want to arrange the element nicely so that we can study. So I see you on next week. Okay. Okay, so I see you next week. Thank you and bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.